Good morning, teachers, parents, and pupils. Welcome to another exciting, terrific episode of Valenzuela Live Mathematics 6. Once again, I am Sir Nick M. Cuerpo from Coloong Elementary School, and I will be your FB Live teacher for today. To recognize your participation in our FB Live session for today, in our comment box, please type in your name of your school, grade and section, and the name of your subject teacher. Please also be ready with your notebook and pen. We are still on the third quarter, week 3 of the most essential learning competencies. And for today's lessons, you are going to first, give the translation of real-life verbal expressions and equations into letters or symbols and vice versa. Second, define a variable in an algebraic expression and equation. Are you ready? Let's begin. So for our first activity called Shoot at Ball, you heard it right. But ball game is not allowed inside our virtual classroom. So we will proceed to our virtual forward court. Let's go. Welcome to our virtual basketball court. Now, if you will notice, there are 4 rings, and each ring is represented by each of the 4 fundamental operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. I will show a phrase, and you're going to determine if that phrase indicate the operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division. I will be giving you 5 seconds to shoot the ball into the correct ring. So are you ready? So decrease by. Okay, so the operation involved is subtraction. So, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to type in your answer in our comment box. So, for our first ball, more than. In 5 seconds, shoot that ball. Time's up. The correct answer is addition. For our second ball, equally shared. In 5 seconds, shoot that ball. Okay, so equally shared will determine it is a division. It involves a division operation. Next. For our third ball, twice. In 5 seconds, shoot that ball. Twice involves multiplication. For our fourth ball, thumb. In 5 seconds, shoot that ball. So it is for addition. Next, for our fifth and the last ball, the word is times. In 5 seconds, shoot that ball. So it involves multiplication. Let's go back now to our virtual classroom. So, if you will notice, there are different numerical symbols. Now, I want you to group them into 2 groups, Group A and Group B. Now, I'm going to give you 20 seconds to group them in the correct order. Timer starts now. Okay, so time's up. Let's see your work. For group A, we have 45 minus m, q plus 15n, 5 times 6. For group B, we have 5n equals 20, 3x plus 6y is equal to 24, and x plus y is equal to 9. Now, group A is what we call the algebraic expression, while group B is what we call the algebraic equation. Now, what did you observe? Correct. The presence of equal sign. So in algebraic expression, there is no equal sign, while in the algebraic expression, there are equal signs. Now, so we are now going to the word of algebra. Now, let us first define what is algebra. Algebra is a branch of mathematics in which letters and other general symbols are used to represent a number and quantities to form an expression or equation. Let us first define what is algebraic expression. Algebraic expression, it is a mathematical phrase that uses variables, numbers, and operation symbols without an equal sign. Examples: 45 minus n, q plus 15n, a times 5, 5 times b, 7 plus y. Now, algebraic expression, it is a mathematical sentence that uses variables, numbers, and operation symbols without an equal sign that tells two expressions are equal. Like 5n equals 20, 4 plus 6b equals 28, 8a divided by 2b equals 4. 9a divided by c squared equals 4. 2x plus 10 equals 8. b minus 8 equals 12. Now, I would like you to complete this table by identifying the number of terms, numerical coefficient, variable, and the constant term, given the following numerical expression. But let us first define what is terms. So terms, it is a single number or a single variable or a combination of both that is separated by a plus or minus symbol or minus symbols. Examples: 3x plus 2y minus 8. There are three terms. 12 a cubed b squared c. There is one term. 6xy minus 10. There are two terms. Now, you can now determine the number of terms for each given expression. 7b plus 18. How many terms? Correct. There are two. What about 100 minus 2xy? There are two terms also. For the expression negative n plus 9 over 2 plus 5a, there are, correct, there are three terms. Now, after we identify the number of terms, let us now try to identify the numerical coefficient. So when we say numerical coefficient, it is a number before the letter when a number and a letter stay side by side. Examples. 3x plus 2y minus 8. 3 and 2 are the numerical coefficients. 12a cubed b squared c 12 is the numerical coefficient. For 6xy minus 10, 6 is the numerical coefficient. So, what is the numerical coefficient of 7b plus 18? Correct, it's 7. 100 minus 2xy, what is the numerical coefficient? Correct, it's negative 2. For negative n plus 9 over 2 plus 5a, what is the numerical coefficient? Correct, there are 2, and that is negative 1 and 5. Now, let us now try to identify the variables in each given expressions. But let us first define what is variable. So variable, it is the unknown value in the given expression or equation, and it is represented by any letters in the alphabet. Like 45 minus n. N is a variable. Q plus 15D. Q plus 15D. Q and D are the variables. A times 5 equals B. A and B are the variables. For 7 plus y divided by 5 minus c equals k, there are 3 variables, and that is y, c, and k. So you are now ready to identify the variables in each given expression. So for 7b plus 18, what is the variable? Correct, that is b. For 100 minus 2xy, what are the variables? Correct, that is x and y. For the third expressions, what are the variables? Correct, so that is n and a. Now, for the last column, we're going to identify the constant term. So when we say constant, it is a specific number with a fixed value, like 2, 1/2, 1/4, 15. The value of pi is also a constant term. Is also a constant. Now, example of the constant term for 3x plus 2y minus 8. The constant term is negative 8. For 12a cubed b squared c, there is no constant term. For 6xy plus 10, the constant term is 10. Now, for the first given expression, 7b plus 18, what is the constant term? Correct, it is 18. What about 100 minus 2xy? What is the constant term? I heard it right, it is 100. For the third expression, what is the constant term? You said it right, 9/2. Now, there are some keywords that may serve as a guide in translating verbal phrase or sentence into expression or equation or vice versa, which means there are keywords that will help you determine of what operations are you going to use. For addition, some keywords are plus, increased by, more than, added, sum, greater than, total, altogether. For subtraction, the keywords are minus, decreased by, less than, subtracted, difference, diminish, reduce. For the multiplications, the keywords are times, product, twice, double, multiply, off. For division, we have quotient, divided, ratio, per, and equally shared. For the equal, the keywords are is, was, results, is the same as. Now, let us try to translate the verbal phrases into algebraic expression. For number 1, 24 subtracted from x. So 24, let's write in symbol, that is 24. Then the word subtracted means minus. And then the word x. So in algebraic expression, that is x minus 24. Now, why x is written first before 24? Correct, because of the word from x. That's right. For our second expression, the sum of n and negative 10. So the word sum means addition. And n is a variable. Then a negative 10 in symbol. So in algebraic expressions, that would be n plus negative 10. For our third example, the quotient of a number and 10. Now, quotient means divide. Now, a number. So a number, we're now going to represent a number using the variables. Remember, variables are any letters that represent a number. So we can use a different letters like B, N, Y, X, or any letter of the alphabet. You can also use the initial letter of your crush. Okay? Now, 10. So, what is the algebraic expression? So that would be x divided by 10. Or, in fraction form, that is x over 10. For number 4, 8 more than twice a number. So 8, write in symbol. More than means addition. Twice a number, or a number, a. So let's represent a number using the variable a. So a. Now, because of the word twice, we're going to put 2 and a side by side. Then, the algebraic expression for the given verbal phrase is 2a plus 8. Now, for number 5, the difference of a number and 12 divided by 3. Difference of a number and 12. So let's represent a number using the variable c. Then the difference means subtraction. Then 12. C minus 12. Now, divided by 3. So divided means division. And write the number 3. So the correct algebraic expression for the given verbal phrase is c minus 12 divided by 3. Or in fraction form, that is c minus 12 divided by 3. Now, let us try to translate this real-life problem situation. The length of a rectangle is 5 more than its width. So 5 more than means plus 5. Then width. So let's represent the width as the variable w. So the correct algebraic expression is w plus 5. Number 7, Anna is 3 years more than twice the age of Mila. If Mila is n years old, represent Anna's age. So the correct algebraic expression for that given verbal phrase, so 3, then more than the twice age of Mila, so that is plus, then 2n, since n represents the age of Mila. Now, you can do it. Of course, you can do it. I'm going to give you 45 seconds to translate the following phrases into algebraic expression. You can use the variable, depend on the number, depend on the given question. Okay? So, please don't forget to type in your answer in our comment box. So, timer starts now. Okay, time's up. Time to check your answer. For number 1, a number k divided by 5. So that is k divided by 5 or k over 5. Number 2, the product of c and 20. So that is 2y or 220c. Okay, next. Number 3, 9 subtracted from a number. So that would be x minus 9. For number 4, a number decreased by 16 is y minus 16. Then number 5, twice the sum of a number and 8. So 2 times b plus 8. So, did you get all the correct answer? Good job! Now, let us try to translate verbal sentence into algebraic equation. Example number 1. A number increased by 6 is 21. Now, a number, again, a number is a variable. We can represent a number using letters A, B, or R. Okay? So, this time we're going to use R. Then, increased by 6. So, that is plus 6. Then, the word is means equal. Then, 21. So, the correct algebraic equation for that verbal sentence would be R plus 6 equals 21. For number 2, when 7 is multiplied to the quotient of a number and 3 is the result, and the result is 35. So, the correct algebraic equation would be 7 then multiplied to the quotient of a number and 3. So, A divided by 3. The result is 35. So, that is equal to 35. Okay? Next. Or, A over 3, but 7 times A over 3 divided by 5. Next. If 5 times thrice a number is added to 10, the result is 55. So, 5 times thrice a number, so 5 times 3n. Added to 10. So, 10 plus 5 and 3n equals to 55. Next, 20 subtracted from y is equal to the sum of 10 and x. So, subtract 20 subtracted from y, that is y minus 20. And then is equal, so that is equal to the sum of 10 and x. So, the correct algebraic expression for that verbal sentence would be y minus 20 equals 10 plus x. For number 5, the price of 12 liters of gasoline for X PHP per liters is 780 pesos. So, 12 times x is equal to 780 pesos. Now, for number 6, Cheryl's age 7 years from now is 15. So the correct algebraic expression, so Cheryl's age will represent a variable y. Then 7 years from now, which means plus 7 is equal to 15. Okay? Now, it's time for your activity. Now, you're going to translate each mathematical sentence into symbols. Use only the letter of the correct answer. I'm going to give you 10 seconds for each question. So the product of 5 and C is 45. 10 seconds. Timer starts now. Time's up. The correct answer is letter C. Next. 12 more than 3 times a number is 42. Timer starts now. Time's up. The correct answer is letter C. For number 3, the difference of y squared and x cubed is 17. So is it A, B, C, or D? Timer starts now. Time's up. It's time to check your answer. The correct answer is letter D. Next. For number 4. If the quotient of 20 divided by a number is subtracted from 100, the result is 50. Again, if the quotient of 20 divided by a number is subtracted from 100, the result is 50. 10 seconds. Timer starts now. Time's up. It's time to reveal the answer. The correct answer is letter A. Next, number 5. The difference of 20 and a number increased by 10 is 14. Again, the difference of 20 and a number increased by 10 is 14. Timer starts now. Time's up. The correct answer is letter B. Now, let us try to translate this algebraic expression into verbal phrase. So 12A divided by 5. So the quotient of 12 times a number and 5. For number 2, 50 minus 3x means 3 times a number less than 50, or 50 minus 3 times a number. For this algebraic equation into verbal sentence, 28 over C is equal to 14. So in words, that is 28 divided by a number is 15. For number 2 equation, 2x minus 36 equals 24. So the correct verbal sentence would be 36 subtracted from twice a number is 24. Okay? So remember, algebraic expression is a mathematical phrase that uses variables, numbers, and operation symbols without an equal sign. While algebraic equation, it is a mathematical sentence that uses variables, numbers, and operation symbols with an equal sign. Now, variable? Variable, it is the unknown value in the given expression or equation. It is also represented by any letter in the alphabet or any symbol. Now, there are some phrases, you have to remember some phrases used in addition. Y more than x is equal to x plus y. X increased by y is x plus y. The sum of x and y, that is x plus y, and x added to y, that is also x plus y. Please also remember the phrases used in subtraction to form an algebraic expression. So x minus y, that is x minus y. X decreased by y, that is x minus y. X less than y or x less y, that is x minus y. And y subtracted from x, that is x minus y. Please also remember the phrases used in multiplication, such as the product of x and y, x times y, twice a number, 3 times a number. So, next. For the phrases used in division, the quotient of m and n. So that is in algebraic expression, that is m over n. M divided by n, that is also m divided by n. So I think that's all for today. So this is your home learning task. Match column A with column B. Please don't forget to screenshot. I think that's all for today. Once again, I am Sir Nick M. Cuerpo, saying thank you. God bless you and stay safe. Bye, everyone.